For a well-being check. That's all it is.
This is a public
I saw
park.
that once I got behind you, you keep turning off, and then...
Well-being check, huh?
Yeah, I'm trying to make sure you're okay. You keep pulling off the road and coming back on the road and stuff, so I'm trying to see if you're having a medical emergency or anything like that, that's all.
You're pulling me over.
For a well-being check.
Stopping me from what I'm doing.
Yes.
Because you're concerned?
Yes.
Did I commit a crime?
I said I'm just doing a well-being check on you.
Did I commit a traffic infraction?
No, I'm just doing a well-being check on you.
What's your name?
Officer Alfonso with the Deland Police Department.
Who's the other officer?
What is it?
Who's the other officer?
Officer Matt. He's right over there. Just doing a well-being check on you, man. You keep pulling in and off parking lots, that's all.
Do you have a supervisor on duty?
I can get a supervisor for you.
Supervisor.
Okay. Give me a minute. 5 Alpha 11 to 10 on patrol. Can you come to my traffic stop? He's requesting a supervisor. Yeah, it is. Alright, I have a supervisor coming in.
Is this something that you guys typically engage in?
What is it?
Is this something that you guys typically engage in?
We conduct well-being checks all the time whenever a car, you know, if we see that a car is doing some type of maneuvers or anything like that we believe.
What maneuver was it that you...
I just said that you kept pulling off and on onto the road and all that. That's why I'm doing a well-being check.
Off the road?
It was a total of 2 times that you did that, so I was trying to check up on you.
Is this the second time, the traffic stop?
No, the second time is when you pulled off into the Stetson field where they're doing
When was the first time?
The first time, it was by the potato patch, if you know where that is. That's right down there by the Dixie Lodge. I don't know if you're from the area or not, but...
Is that on video?
It is, actually. My dash cam records up to a minute before anything happens.
Anything happens, so when did you start recording?
It's a minute before the lights come on.
So I was in that Stetson lot from...
Okay, but it still happened under my present. I was just doing a well-being check. The supervisor's coming. Okay, he's going to talk to you, so...
You're the one that pulled me over.
I understand that, but you requested a supervisor, so now I'm going to have you talk to the supervisor.
On the side of the road.
Yeah, for a well-being check. That's all it was. Yeah, it should be good. Just going to wait for
How long
Sarge.
do you need to conduct your well-being check?
This was it, but you called the supervisor, so I'm just waiting on my supervisor.
Because you're illegally detaining me on the side of the road,
I never said... I'm just doing a well-being check. I never said you're being detained or anything.
Sir, I'm not detained. There's lights on behind me. You pulled me over to the
for
side
a well-being
of the road.
check.
How am I supposed to believe that I'm not
for a well-being
detained?
check? Like I said, my supervisor's on his way. Well, I'll go ahead and talk to my supervisor. You would have been free to go now because I see that you're doing perfectly fine, but you called for my supervisor. That's why...
I'm concerned that you're pulling people over for not doing a goddamn thing wrong.
I got you. Well, my supervisor's coming, that way you can talk to me.
I'm detaining people on the side of the road for no good goddamn reason.
Well, I'm just doing a well-being check on you, like I said.
I'm not real concerned about your well-being check.
Okay.
You're pulling citizens over on the side of the road for their well-being. Is that what I'm to understand?
We can do that. We can do that. If we think that there
right?
might be having a medical issue or anything like that, we can do that. Yes.
What kind of medical issue would somebody have pulling over on the side of the road?
Like I said, you pulled over more than once. I was trying to make sure you were okay.
I don't like to be followed by police.
Okay. It's a public roadway. I'm allowed to follow you if I wanted to.
Yep.
But
and I guess you're allowed to illegally detain me too, huh?
I never said you were detained. I said you're here for well-being check.
I'm not detained. What do those lights mean?
You can leave right now if you want.
When an officer
my supervisor's at the light, so I'll just go ahead and wait for my supervisor to come, okay?
Kilo 21-7. Service and show me on a paivac at Deland.
just to. If I would have called Clark, I know he would have asked for sergeant, so there's no point. I just
Clark's going to be
Okay, so I pull out of the Dixie Lodge call, right? And then he just happens to be in front of me. He pulls off very rapidly to the right into the potato patch down there. And then he lets me pass and he gets behind me. I'm like, okay, that's kind of weird. So I got into the turning lane. And then I see that he turns right. So I went ahead and turned right too. I was just trying to see what was going on because I also ran the tag. It looks like a New Hampshire tag. But it ended up not being a New Hampshire tag. It came back to no record found though. So that's why I kept going behind it, believing that it was, you know, no record found tag, whatever. As I'm going behind it again, he makes another quick maneuver and goes into a parking lot. I'm like, what is going on? So once he gets out of that parking lot, I go behind him again, trying to see if I can actually get the right tag. And then while he stopped here at this stop sign, he's trying to go fast, like trying to get past all traffic and all that are waiting at the stop sign.
Like, did he do any, like,
no, so
violations or anything?
I went ahead and pulled him over to see if he was doing all right because of the way he was driving and all that. I was like, you're literally just being pulled over for a well-being check, making sure you're all good. Because I verified that the tag was right.
Tag is right, okay.
Yeah, the tag is good. So that's why whenever I pulled him over, I was like, hey man, just making sure you're doing all right because of how quickly you keep pulling in and out and all that. And at the stop sign too, he kind of like rapidly tried to like get past all the traffic that was trying to go.
When you say that, what do you mean?
So like, car in front of him was trying to go, and then he just goes in the middle of the intersection, like trying to rush to go, so I'm not behind him, type deal.
I got you. So did he violate that person's right of way?
No.
Okay.
So the thing is, like I said, I was just pulling him over for a well-being check, and then he's like, oh, so you're legally detaining me? I said, you're not being detained, it was just a well-being check. And he's just requesting a supervisor.
Okay. You get a license or anything?
Nope. I mean, it was just for well-being check. He's not wanting to give me his driver's license, so I'm not following with it. Okay. There's no reason for me to get it anyways. So. That's all it was.
How's it going, man? Okay, so he was conducting a well-being check on you. You were exhibiting some concerning driving. Yeah, driving. You said you did so several times. Are you gonna let me talk, or are you gonna? Okay. You're not detained anymore. You're free to leave. Let's go.
I told him he was not detained. He was free to leave. So I don't know why.
We're out here today to ensure our natural rights are respected by those who swore an oath to support, protect, and defend the rights of the people. The purpose of all interactions is to peacefully promote government accountability and transparency. Please like, share, and subscribe so this message can reach as many people as possible. I implore you to peacefully seek redress to any and all of your grievances. This is a public service.